Alright, what up, y'all? It's Matt. So I'm working on this four-wheeler I bought on Marketplace. I got the motor behind me right here. If y'all missed out on the other videos, check out up here or up here. But I was flushing this thing out last night, and I swear I heard a little piece of metal moving around in there, so I think I'm just going to tear it down as far as I possibly can and get it all fixed up because it's not worth doing twice, you know. I'd rather do it while it's this far apart. So let me flip y'all around and let's see what's going on. But I was flushing this motor last night because the guy bumped it over without the cylinder on and some piston skirt went down in there. He said he got it all out, but I was flushing it out and moving the motor around and I swear I heard metal in there. So I'm not taking any chances. This thing is in pretty good shape. You know, I don't want to put it all back together and blow it up because I was lazy. So I went on eBay and I ordered complete gasket set, complete oil seal kit. So I got all the new, you know, oil seals, that oil seal, the one over here, all of them. I got Made in USA Window Rosa oil seals, and I think it's called Vestra gasket set, made in Japan. So, you know, I'm buying quality parts. I don't want to put it back together and blow it up right away, but I have everything laid out here on the bench. And, yeah, I'm probably just going to split the case on this. So I'm just going to get Suzuki Bond. That's what the manual says to use. I'm not using RTV because that's not what you're supposed to use on this. And I'm going to have to split the case here. So my plan is take this off, all this stuff off. Hopefully I don't have to pull the flywheel and the stator back in there. And I really just need to pull this case half off right here. And I think if I take all the bolts out and stuff and lay it on this side, I think that I can get away with just pulling that case off that way and all the guts will stay down here. That's my plan. I don't want to have to strip it down 100%. But I'm going to get you on the tripod, and I guess this is going to be the start of the complete teardown here. So I'm going to pull this off, pull all this stuff off. So let's get you on the tripod and get going here. Plastic water pump impeller. What is that? Spider? Alright, well there's the stator. The stator looks pretty good. This all looks pretty good in here. Alright, so I'm going to get all these gasket surfaces cleaned up. I like to use these from Harbor Freight. I'll put a link in the description where y'all can find these on Amazon. Alright, so it's time to get this gasket off of here. I'm going to get this gasket off and get it cleaned up here. Alright, I'm losing some, but I got it all cleaned up. Man, that was a pain in the butt. I had to use all these scour pads on the die grinder and acetone and but it is absolutely perfectly clean. Alright, so I got it torn down to this point. Last night I did a little bit more off camera. I took the speedo sensor thing off and I fixed these threads in here. These were damaged. So now I got to take this off. I got these all lined up here. I don't know if it's going to matter because I have new oil seals and they're just going to be sitting in the case when I split it, so I don't have to pound them out. If I take these off now, then the oil seals will just fall out, which is what I want. So all of this stuff looks great. I haven't seen any problems so far. You know, all the stuff, all the gears and everything looks perfectly fine. All the bearings feel perfectly good. I'm still convinced there's a piece of metal in there. And if there's not, at least I'm resealing the whole entire motor and I know everything's good. So I'll put y'all back on the tripod and we're just going to start taking all the rest of this stuff off. There's a ton of bolts on this thing. And like I said before, and I've seen other videos of guys working on similar motors to these, what we're going to do is we're going to lay the chunkier part with all the guts in it down. And then we're going to take the smaller case half off, which is the best way I can see to do it. So it's got these clips on it and they're like this. So I'm going to have to hammer them off. So you got to rotate it around and then knock it off. Because it's like this. So you can do like this and then hit it off. If you can see that. It's like this. So then you got to... Alright, well you're supposed to be able to hit it and then it's knocking the cap off, but it's not working, so I'm going to have to beat on it. Alright, screw beating on it with a hammer. And there it is. And the bearings are disgusting. Alright, so after all that fun stuff, I finally got them off. I had to mess with it, air hammer, all that stuff, and got them both off front and back. Now I got to take the nuts off, and I unstake where they punch it so that the nut doesn't come off. Hopefully it'll be alright. It was such a pain in the butt. See, I worry about these sometimes. Where they stake it like that. Sometimes I've had it mess up before where I hit it with the impact and it screwed the whole threads up. So it's good now, but I did it on brakes on the Grizzly behind me and it messed it up once, so... All right, so now I'm gonna start pulling things that I need out of the way. This nut has to come off. Let's see what else. This is gonna have to come off. Actually, that doesn't need to come off. That's just to hold the bearings. I can pull it without that off, I think. That gear needs to come off. And the oil pump gear needs to come off. And then I'm going to take the bolts out. I was studying the service manual and it said that these gears only go a certain way, so I got to pay attention to that. So it says jam a rag in the service manual. Jam a rag in there. Okay, so this goes in and this goes out. And then there's a pin. And then there's a spacer. I need to take that oil pump off and clean it up. I'm trying to do the bare minimum here. Obviously, to get this thing apart. You know, I don't want to take off more than I need to. So, I should be good to start pulling bolts and getting this case apart. I know what that looks like on the other side, and it's just flat. It's driven off of this. That I'm not concerned there's anything in there. Let me bag these parts up real quick. Alright, so now I'm going to start taking off every single bolt I can find. Pressure's probably going to come on. That one goes up there. It's got that on it. You know what I'm about to do is, I'm about to like write numbers on all of these so I remember where they go. I'm about to just like number the caps on them and number right above them. I don't care if it's stupid, it's gonna help. I'm about to do that. All right, it's hammer time, so I'm about to start hammering on this thing. Like I said, I want all the guts to stay in the big part. This part I want to come off, so let's see what happens. know some of you guys hammer a screwdriver in there. You're insane for doing that. Alright, well I'm going to sit here and beat on this thing until it splits. This thing is not moving. I guess it stays with it. Something just fell. So it's trying to pull things on this side that I don't want on this side. Shim fell out of somewhere. There it comes. Come out. Here it comes, here it comes. Yes. Success. Okay. Yes, that is why we do this. That is exactly why we do this, right here. I want y'all to see this. What does that look like to you? What does that look like to you? It looks like a piece of piston skirt, doesn't it? I knew I heard a piece of metal in there. It's a puzzle piece. Oh, it's a piece of piston skirt. He said he got it all out, and I knew I heard a piece of metal in there. What would have happened if I would have put this together like that? I would have grenaded it. So, just goes to show you, take everything all the way apart. Oh my gosh. All right, so you see this piece, this little puzzle piece? Look at that. Wow, look at that. It fits perfect right there. Unbelievable. All right, well, I'm going to wrap this up here. This was the disassembly. I'm losing light. I'm going to make a reassembly video once I get my gaskets. I'm waiting on gaskets and seals and all that fun stuff. So you can see those seals just fell out. That was good. But yeah, I'm taking this whole thing apart, putting it back together, and we're just waiting on parts now. All right, thanks for watching, y'all. So if y'all enjoyed this video, drop me a huge thumbs up down below, and don't forget to comment and subscribe for more videos of me putting this thing back together. I'll put links in the description to all the tools and stuff I used in this video in case you saw something you don't have that you want to buy. I'll put links in the description on Amazon so that you can check it out there. And I'll link up here in the cards, you know, at the end of this video, or down in the description to the other parts of me putting this thing back together. Peace.